This is Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Have to say, to come in from London to interview one of the baddest men on the planet. I know you do a lot of media, but a real pleasure to have your time today, Nate Diaz. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We've just had the launch press conference for Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Just your immediate reaction?
I'm glad to get done and go home.
Yeah. Jake tried to antagonise you a lot on there, but you sort of didn't give much back. Any reason behind that, or you're just not bothered by the sort of antics?
Yeah, I don't like coming to these press conferences and shit anyway, because I would like to just fight. I don't want to just sit here and talk about fighting. It's awkward, it's stupid. So.
Okay, Nate, this fight has been made for £185. Obviously, Ariel disclosed up on the press conference table that that's a weight that you've not fought at before, but that doesn't bother you?
No, I fought there one time in New Jersey.
All right, but the weight not an issue.
No, I knew what it was. I tried to fight at 180, but he didn't want to fight at 180, so it's good.
Interesting that you said that you'd actually like to fight the fight over 15 rounds. Now, we look back at some of the greats in boxing, us a boxing channel. We'd probably like it with some of the great matches if they were 15 rounds. Are you going to try? Oh, no, it's not. But would you try and push for it?
That shit ain't even legal.
Would you try and push for something like even 12, though?
Whatever. If it's going to be one round, who cares if it's 100? The hard part's just getting into it, going to a fight. And like fucking whatever.
Look, Jake, you've obviously disclosed that there were things with Nate. Sorry, you've obviously disclosed that there were things in the contract previously that you were unhappy with in the UFC, and you wanted to come and do this. I'm interested as to your background. You said that you were offered a fight in the octagon, but really, for you, you're a man who started at boxing. Do you feel happy that it may have taken this long, but you're now given an opportunity?
Yeah, no, I'm glad I could go do boxing and then show people the different levels and the different sports. They're a whole nother sport. So it's cool that I get to go especially before fucking I'm just stuck in the UFC forever. I get to do something else. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything you can take out of the blueprint of Tommy Fury? Obviously, he beat Jake. I know you said that you didn't see much in it, but I suppose he looked more troubled than he had been before in previous fights, or no?
Yeah, I think I gotta watch it again. I only watched it the one time when it happened, but it looked kind of like how I expected it to look anyway, though.
You're a man who has sparred, I believe you've sparred with Regis Prograis in the past, Andre Ward in the past, two people, excellent boxers. Do you believe that sort of experiences like that, the fact that you're a southpaw, the fact that he doesn't often fight southpaws, give you the edge in this fight?
Yeah, well, there's both edges. He's bigger, he's big, he's young, he's strong, he's ready to go, he's pumped up. I got experience and fought everybody and been with all kinds of training, and he's doing all kinds of good training now too. So I don't look at all that, who got the edge stuff. I mean, I might have some personal thoughts on it, but I think it's all, we could both go in there and get fucked up. So I'm going to go in there and try to do what I got to do, keep my head on my shoulders, and be as smart as I can be, and make something happen good for me. That's my plan.
How do you believe you beat Jake Paul? Do you believe that you knock him out? And if you do, how does it come? Is it an emphatic early stoppage? Is it something that you have to work towards?
Yeah, I don't really predict fights like that. I just train hard as I can, and think of every case scenario every scenario that could happen, and I try to make sure that it's a good memory instead of a bad one.
Okay. Nate, out of curiosity, there was a few words said at the press conference, I believe, by one of Jake Paul's employees. I don't know whether it was all fun and games, but Jake obviously made out and said that he wasn't very happy about it. We know that you're a family. The last person that people should be fucking with like that, really. Do you believe when it comes to fight week, if you see a guy like that again, there's repercussions to saying stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it's a new era, though, a new day and age where people don't understand, like, people get hurt out here doing stupid shit. You're just gonna say dumb shit. I think I think that people need to just be nice and let's get the sport and the show on the road. And I try to escalate or elevate it to anything more than it has to be. I want to come here. I want to get the press conference done. It's respect and it's all good. But I just want to have a good trip and go home.
Nate, finally from me, if you do get the win here, when you do get the win in your eyes, I know you've sort of discussed about a return to UFC. Conor McGregor's a man who said that he's going to make a return to UFC. But if you prove you've got something in the squared circle, I know it's an art of yours, something that you sort of would almost like to have. I don't want to say you've got father time almost, but, you know, do you want to make the most out of the boxing career or not really? Is it one and done for you? How do you see this in your eyes?
Just like my MMA career, I want to fight for the belt in boxing. I want to fight for a belt in MMA. And I want to grapple for the best fighter and the best jiu-jitsu guy in grappling. Like, whatever I'm doing, I'm all the way in, especially in combat sports. And I'm here to let motherfuckers know I'm not playing.